Three, two, one. Hey guys, what's up? Golden back here for another Undertale video. I just want to say real quick before the video starts that I am super happy right now about the views that have gotten off the last video. I am blown away by how many people have seen it. Like 40 around 40 views by the time this video goes up is absolutely mind-blowing to me. Like, that when I usually post a video, I usually show it to my friends and family because those are the main people that watch it. But I posted this video and I just kind of let it sit there. I posted it on Twitter and put a link to it at the actual whatchamacallit, the fan fiction site. And I guess that pulled in people, so I don't know, but if you guys really do enjoy, please, I want to thank all of you. It's awesome, but let's get into the actual reading so I can stop rambling. The monster that greets you when you look up may have just saved you, but for some reason you feel much less comfortable now than you did with Flowey. While somewhat human in shape, the monster's face resembles a goat, completed with long ears and short, stubby horns. It might look comfortingly familiar if it wasn't for the glowing yellow eyes. You step back a bit, hesitant to trust anyone down here. She sees this and offers a wide smile, made all the worse by the rows of sharp teeth. Ah, do not be afraid, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. The creature who attacked you, what a monstrous action. I would never do such a thing, especially to such a poor, defenseless human. The way she says defenseless creeps you out, while Flowey was threatening simply by virtue of being in a strange, unfamiliar world. Toriel's tone is far more upsetting. Still, she hasn't tried to attack you. Maybe you're being too quick to judge. Hopefully you can ask her to help you. Of course! I'll guide you through the ruins. Come, take my hand. She reaches out for you, and you notice the long claws on the end of her fingers. Taking care to avoid their sharp edges, you place your hand in hers. Toriel pulls you forwards, grasping your much smaller hand just a hair too tight. You squirm a bit in her grasp, but she pays no heed, and you notice just how much stronger she is than you. The ruins are full of puzzles, many of which can be dangerous. I could explain them, but it's much faster for me to simply solve them. At first you feel a little bit disheartened at not being given a chance to try the puzzles. Then you see the floor covered with sharp spikes, and decide it's better that Toriel leads the way. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch a flash of movement. You stumble a little, trying to get a better look at it, but when you turn, there's nothing there. However, the feeling of being watched doesn't go away, and you see Toriel glaring off in the same direction. There are monsters in the ruins that may wish you harm. Do not worry, child. I will protect you. The look on her face while she says it makes you look away quickly. Her eyes flash with something like hatred. You're starting to suspect the monsters stay away because they fear Toriel too much, and for a moment you feel the same. Coming to the next room, Toriel turns and gives you an appraising look. You shrink a little under her intense gaze. There are many monsters here, and I cannot always be here to protect you, of course. I must ask you to venture on by yourself. After all, if you were to continue your journey, I wouldn't want to find you had been caught by monsters, screaming for help but incapable of defending yourself. If they got their claws and teeth on you, well, you see why this needs to be done. Your eyes bulge at her description. The way she says it, it's almost as if she's expecting it to happen, excited about the possibilities. You feel a shiver travel through your spine. Despite your misgivings about her, when Toriel leaves you behind, you feel even more exposed and alone than you did before. You take a few hesitant steps forwards, but stop short after another flash of movement catches your eye. Dread wells up in the pit of your stomach, knowing these monsters are out here watching you. You want to stop, to cry, but you can't. You have to keep moving forwards. Just focus on the path in front of you. Taking a deep breath fills you with determination. You move forward with quick, purposeful strides, eyes catching on dark forms just outside your field of vision. It's a long walk, but you know you can make it. At the end of the room is a tall white pillar, large enough for someone to hide behind. Maybe Toriel didn't leave you to fend for yourself, and you're scared for no reason. Hopefully, you peer behind it, but only find empty space. The path grows narrower as you progress, and there's more movement in the shadows. Something jumps out at you, blocking your way, and you flinch back. It reminds you of a frog, but the way it looks at you with its blank stare gives you an impression that it's much more dangerous. Indeed, the thing rivets and attacks, sending a swarm of what looks like flies your way. You dodge, feeling your soul resonate when one comes close enough to bite you. It hurts, more than any bug bite should, and you know your life is really in danger here. These creatures in the ruins don't want to talk, they want to hurt you. You think back to what Flowey said, about the underground being kill or be killed. You can fight this monster to save yourself, but would that really be right? Is killing someone else for your own safety really justified? Maybe there's another way to end this battle. You think desperately, if you won't fight, maybe you can talk it out with the frog. It looks menacing, but you're sure that it wasn't evil, no matter if it attacked you. Finally, you offer it a compliment. The monster blinks at you, confused, but seems to appreciate the effort. It seems like it doesn't really want to fight you anymore, and with a sigh of relief, you let it hop away. Maybe you could survive down here without hurting one, after all. If you just tried to appeal to the monsters. They're scary, sure, but you're always been told not to judge based on appearance. Taking a deep breath, you carry on. Other monsters seem to follow the same pattern, being hostile at first but quickly stopped with some conversation. Really, no one down here wants to hurt anyone so nice to them, and after a while, you come to think, maybe you can change them, befriend them. The path ends in front of a dying tree, where you find a surprised-looking Toriel. "My child, you made it this far?" she asks, sounding like she was expecting you to be hurt. Her expression changes quickly, morphing into that somewhat creepy smile. "Well, this is good news. Come inside. I'll show you where you'll be staying." Staying, you think? I don't want to stay. I want to go home. But the rest of the ruins were just dead ends. And if anyone knows the way out, it must be Toriel. Following her inside seems to be the best course of action. She leads you into a small room with a bed and a few chests. You look around and find a pile of shoes in various sizes. Looking down at your own shoes, you find that they have been tattered and worn down by the journey up the mountain and through the ruins. Surely there should be another pair in here that fits. Digging around, you find a more practical pair of boots and decide to keep yours in your bag, not wanting to leave dirty shoes around in someone else's house. You look at the bed, but decide against sleeping. You don't feel safe here. Instead, you walk back out of the room to find Toriel. You follow the clatter of dishes into the kitchen, where a large, empty pie tin rests on a counter next to some ingredients. You see flour, sugar, eggs, and such, but nothing that might indicate the flavor of the pie yet. "I thought you would be in bed. You've had a long day, haven't you?" You have, but more than sleep, you just want to go home. You persist, asking Toriel how to leave the ruins. The pleasant expression melts off her face, replaced by a scowl. "You are not leaving the ruins! No one can leave! Now go to your bed!" You shake your head, pressing the issue. "Oh, my child, so many humans have fallen down here, just like you. I've helped them all. I take good care of them, and then, when they're tucked into bed, I bake a pie. Now, would you grab me the last ingredient? I think it's right behind you." Behind her back, Toriel clutches a kitchen knife. You think back to the pile of shoes, evidence of those who have fallen here before you, with no sign of any of them making it out. No one even came home when they fell down here because Toriel wasn't letting them. They must have all trusted her, believed she would keep them safe. Instead, she'd only been pretending. With horror, you realize the last ingredient is you. You flee from the kitchen, running to the front door, but tugging on it only revealed that it was locked. Behind you, you can hear Toriel's footsteps approaching. You had to think fast. If the ruins was a dead end and there was no exit down the hall, the door had to be downstairs. Changing course, you took the flight of stairs as fast as you could, knowing you were being chased. The door was in sight. You were almost there, almost out of the ruins. Something hot struck you in the back, sending you sprawling to the ground. By the time you recovered, Toriel was looming over you. Gone with her kind eyes and fake smile, replaced by only cold amusement and sharp fangs. You are sure, then, that this was the last sight the other humans had seen. Trying to leave so soon? How rude. Naughty children deserve a punishment. And what a delicious one this will be. The door is in sight, but Toriel blocks the way. Her intent is clear now in her eyes. Her flames are scorching hot as they fly after you, singeing your skin when they get too close, causing incredible pain when you're not fast enough. You know she betrayed you, that she wants to hurt you, bake you into a pie, but you can't ignore the sliver of hope that maybe you don't have to fight. Maybe, like the other monsters you encountered here, Toriel can be spared. You tell Toriel you refuse to fight. She grins.
That'll only make it easier to kill you.
You keep dodging, repeating yourself every time you get the chance. At first, it seems to do nothing. Toriel continues to fight you like nothing has happened, like your actions only amuse her. You keep refusing to fight. Over time, Toriel's responses change.
Stop it!
She says, and growing angry when you refuse again.
What are you doing? Fight me!
Her attacks are more powerful now, but they swing wildly, seeming to almost miss you on purpose. You're breathing heavily, wounded from the previous attack, but stay determined. You're having an effect on her. You can do this. Toriel glares at you, but her attacks continue to cut away from you at the last second. She seems almost guilty for hurting you when you haven't even tried to fight back.
Why are you making this so difficult? Just die already!
She waves her hand, and suddenly you are surrounded by fire. Just like Flowey's attack, this seems unescapable. You're too weak to take another hit. If you don't fight her, you face death yourself. You make eye contact as the flames draw closer. You look in her eyes. That's why she changed. It fills you with determination. With a scream of rage, Toriel's attack flickers out and dies. Her whole demeanor changes, shoulders slumping and eyes downcast. Pathetic, is it not? I cannot even kill a human. Why? Why are you doing this? You think hard for a moment. Toriel betrayed you, meant you harm, as did all the other monsters here. You should be scared, angry, and hostile. And, honestly, you are. But you can't bring yourself to think of her as evil. If anything, this has taught you that even monsters can change, can't they? Quietly, you tell Toriel you want to be her friend. Friends? With a human? I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for much of what I have done. In my grief and hatred, perhaps it's time I start trying to make amends. You have shown me much, my child. Her eyes brim with tears, in a startling contrast to the hatred reflected there earlier. If you would allow it, I would like to be your friend. Instead of replying, you wrap your arms around her. She hesitates, then finally returns the hug. I know you wish to go home. I won't lie to you. It will be dangerous out there. The monsters. Asgore. Do not let them take your soul. The idea chills you. Toriel almost killed you. If she's this strong, what might the other monsters be like? But you got to get home. She nods knowingly. Goodbye, my child. She flees back down the path the way you came. Left with no other option, you continue through the door. To your surprise, you found Flowey waiting there. You back up warily. Remember your last encounter, but he looks worried rather than aggressive.
Wait, I don't want to fight anymore.
You stop, hoping it isn't too good to be true.
I thought the only way to survive was to kill at first. I only wanted to help you when I attacked you, but maybe I was wrong.
You smile reassuringly, offering forgiveness.
Still, it's dangerous out there. If you need help, well, maybe I could come along?
Struck by inspiration, you open your bag, digging out one of your old shoes. You fill it up with dirt and then help Flowey inside. Pleased with yourself, you place the shoe back in the bag, leaving it open so Flowey can stick out. Have a friend by your side. It fills you with determination.